Hey, Red Man is in the building. This is the podcast, so I guess I can't use no music. So, hey, Red Man is in the building, and I got a PSA, a fucking announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out the podcast called Kryptonians Who Laugh, you're an asshole. Facts. You're an asshole. You got to. You want some funny shit? All right? You want some interesting subjects? Then you need to check out Kryptonians Who Laugh. The name of the channel itself is called The Fortress of Awesometude. I repeat, the name of the channel is called The Fortress of Awesometude. How fucking fabulous is that? Give me a fucking break. I know these motherfuckers talk about weed on there. They got to be talking about smoking weed on that show with a fucking name like that. The name of the host is called Kalel Creed. Kalel, what's good? And the co-host name is Zombay-kay. Coolest fucking names on the planet. I bet you they a fucking asshole too. That's right. So don't take my fucking word for it. Don't take Red Man word for it, nigga. Go check out Kryptonians Who Laugh. The name of the channel is called The Fortress of Awesometude. The host is Kalel Creed, co-host Zombay-kay, Dion Brinkley, what the fuck is up? And yes, smoke a lot of fucking bud, you fucking piece of shit. This is Red Man, and I approve this message.
Oh, boy.
What's up, everybody? It's episode 5? Yeah, we're at 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
5 of Kryptonians Who Laugh.
Oh,
Yeah. As always, I'm your man, Kalel Creed. This is my lovely co-host, Zombay-kay.
What's up?
Let's get started.
Okay.
How you been?
I've been pretty good. I'm no longer a degenerate. I got a job. Yeah. Well, I mean, you technically have a job. You have your own business that you're running. So I would consider that a job.
Yeah.
But unless unemployment's watching this, then he doesn't have a job. But yeah, I've been good. Just been hanging with the boys, trying to stay productive. I ran another 5K yesterday.
You actually ran a 5K?
Yeah, dude. It's my second 5K. I ran one last week, and then I was like immobilized for like 2 days. And then yesterday I was like, I'm feeling up to it, because I actually like running. It's a good time for me. So then I got on the treadmill and I did another 5K. Yesterday I did it 40 minutes. And I mean, I can move. You haven't seen me limping today.
I believe you.
Yeah, so it's progress. Today I'm going to go and to have like max incline, which is then just try to like run uphill for like an hour.
You're
try to do a mile.
You're a beast. Beast.
But,
like, I'm tired now thinking about it.
well,
like my stomach hurts thinking about it. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Just thinking about doing it. So my mind can't do it. So
I got you.
No, my body can't.
You know, I'll do enough cardio for both.
But I did sign up for the gym. So
Nice.
I'll be starting back at the gym. I did start my yoga back.
Nice.
So do that every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I need to get back into it.
I mean, I offered that you could just be a guest at my gym. Like, I am able to, you wouldn't have to pay anything. I get the gym access for free.
I feel like you just want to see me in short shorts.
Well, I wear basketball shorts. You wear short shorts working out?
I mean, you mean like, everybody doesn't wear the short?
No, that's like an 80s thing, dude. Like, that's like...
Yeah, me either. That's stupid. I would never do that.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna roll to Planet Fitness and booty.
Anyway,
shorts.
so what we been doing other than that?
I went to a march that I talked about on the
yeah,
last podcast.
how did that go?
It went really good, actually. I had a pretty good turnout. It was mainly younger people. So, because I think it was like a collaboration of like 3 different high schools. Mm-hmm. And then there was like adults there, like a few, chaperones, a few college kids that were there. Mm-hmm. My girlfriend and I were there. Her roommate was there. So it had a really good turnout. And I was impressed and I was happy because, Lynchburg, small town, generally Republican leaning. So it, doesn't really have, I didn't think it had that pull, but it had a pretty good turnout. A lot better than what me and Karishma were expecting. It went really well. We started down the big steps where the courthouse is. Has those really long stone steps.
The monument.
Yeah, we started at the bottom of there, and we looped around.
Monument Terrace is what it is.
Yeah, we looped around a block or two, and then stopped outside the police department. And it was a peaceful protest.
Did y'all march around it? Okay.
It was a peaceful protest. We just kind of chilled in the grass. Had the signs. People shared their stories, like different black kids from the high school shared their stories of like how they're having difficulties. A few like white speakers talked about how like we can't like keep ignoring this. So it was pretty good. They had that moment. They had like a speaker, like a loud system where people could talk and
like a PA system.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people kind of like talked about that, just shared what they go through, how difficult it is, how it's nice to finally be heard. They actually had Lynchburg's like educational director. I can't remember what her name is, but she's a older lady, and she actually walked out from the office that she was working, which I can't remember what she does, but I'm pretty sure she deals with all of the like the education marketing, like the budget for Lynchburg. And she actually came out and was like thanking everybody for doing it, and was like saying how important it is that people are doing this. We had a lot of people drive by and like honk their horns at us to say like thanks. So it was actually surprisingly really nice. A few police officers did stake us out. They were sitting down the road pretending like we didn't see them. But it's like it's a
were they ghost facing you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. They were just sitting down there, and they were there for like an hour. And then finally, they just realized okay, they're not doing anything, and they drove away and left us alone.
So y'all saw them, and then they saw you see them. They
basically.
Ran off. Yeah.
But it was nice. It had a really good turnout. A lot of people had their voices heard, so that was nice. I think it was live on Facebook. But yeah, and I think the next march is happening in July at some point. Once I figure out more about it, obviously we'll talk about it on here. But yeah, it was really good.
It was wrapping up by the time I got off. You told me y'all were leaving. It was pretty much wrapping up.
Yeah, they were about to go down to the farm, thing.
The community.
Yeah, the community market.
Yeah.
They were on their way down to there just to like do the last trek of the march. But I was emotionally drained. I was like, I need to go. Like, there's too many people here.
Did they? You said they had signs and stuff. Did you have to bring your own, or they had some for you?
You made your own.
There or you
brought it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't bring a sign because I hadn't planned well enough.
Okay.
So I didn't bring one. But Molly, who's my girlfriend's roommate, she brought one. She brought a sign.
Okay.
But yeah, once I figure out when the next march is happening, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more prepared.
Okay. well, I asked because I know some of the organized marches, they say that we'll have supplies if you want to make signs. I don't know if they had all that there, but
no, not that I know of.
It still sounds like it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a really wholesome experience. Yeah, really nice.
Did you feel it on the inside? Did it touch you on the inside?
I mean, past all my anxiety, yeah.
So you were touched on the inside? That's
cool. A little bit.
That's cool.
By old white men.
Yeah, you were touched by old white men on the inside. And some black kids.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
But yeah, no, it was really nice though. I liked it.
Cool.
So.
That's cool. Good stuff. Well, with me, nothing much really. Getting some stuff organized that I have a little bit more time for stuff now that I wanted the unemployed masses.
Mm-hmm.
But I got more time to do household stuff and fix stuff and put stuff together. Like I finally got my youngest son a toddler bed. Got him a Paw Patrol toddler bed. When I got him the sheet set, the pillows, and he loves it. He loves it. I've always been doing the jumping around on his bed. Got him a little mattress on it, and he was like, "I'm on my bed. I'm not bad. I'm gonna get on my bed." Wait, buddy, it's your world.
Yeah.
So he spent most of his time just chilling on his bed. He wasn't a pack and play, and I cut out like a memory foam mattress, so it was still soft for him. But he was too big to be a pack and play. So, but I never had time to go get one and put a toddler bed together, and I just didn't have time to do all this stuff. So finally got time now, so finally did that. We also have those those long blinds. They hang down like over a patio door. Those long blinds that come down.
Oh yeah.
Like most of them have been pulled down by the kids, or being knocked down or broken or whatever. So I pulled that whole thing down, and you got a curtain rod and hung curtains, and been doing a bunch of home stuff. I'm gonna paint next.
All right.
And just finding stuff to get into.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
And then at night, been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight with the boys.
That's probably the best time for you.
The boys.
The boys. Yeah.
So we normally go from about 8 to 12, something like that, about 4 hours, give or take.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, give or
Sounds
take.
all right.
Some of y'all are on there for way longer than that, earlier than that. I know you were on there like 2 hours before everybody else gets on, and like you're on in the morning, and
well, that's the only time I can actually reliably break up is in the mornings.
why?
You guys are trash.
Wow.
No offense to the boys. I love you guys,
Wow. Some things just hurt on a different level. It be your own people sometimes.
Use this motivation to get better. Right? Like, they have progressed. I'm sure John and Jeremy. I almost said John and Dion, like you were right there. Sure as
I know what you meant.
Yeah, John and Jeremy. They've been getting better. So if you guys are watching this, it's all out of good fun. You are getting better. You're not. You got some time to go to climb. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You're not blowing gens as much as you used to. You still blow them, and you suck at kiting.
You blow. How about that? I don't suck at kiting. It's not my fault because we've been playing. Since we're going here, we were so excited about Pyramid Head showing up last episode.
Fuck that guy.
And he is a trash person.
Fuck him.
He's a trash person. He's a trash character. I don't like him. I never played with him, but he's playing against him. I hate him.
I've tried playing as him, and I felt like garbage. Because I knew what I was doing to those people. I felt dirty when I played as him. I felt gross, and I just let all 4 of them go because I had downed them all. They were all on Death Hook. Haven't even finished the first gen. They were all Crimson 1s, and I was just sitting there, and I was
By the way, Crimson 1 is the highest rank you can.
Yeah, that's the best of the best.
Yeah.
And I just kind of stopped, and then I sent them a group message.
And you're not even a 1. You're a
no. As a killer, I'm purple. I'm an 8.
Okay.
At the time, though, I was 12.
So
because the season hadn't ranked me up.
Yeah.
So I was only 12, and I just grabbed Pyramid Head, and then I played. It was my first game as him. I didn't even know how to play as him yet.
It was that easy.
Yeah, he's easy mode, dude.
Well, what do they have him listed as? Do they have him as easy or?
No, I think he's either intermediate or hard.
But he's not. Either one of those.
No. He's garbage. Not because he's bad. He's very strong. But it's the reason why he's strong. He's just unfun to play against.
Yeah.
So I consider him garbage.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, in the game, the point of the game, yes, you want to win, right?
Yeah.
But the point of the game is to have fun. You're supposed to be trying to have fun with the survivors, or even if they die, they say, "Oh, that was a good match."
Yeah.
That's your game. That's your goal as the killer. You're entertaining them.
And most of the time, you have those fun matches.
Yes.
Like even if you die, it's still fun.
Yes.
You're still running around laughing at everybody else's pain, and it's just a good time. But if it's just no fun at all, it's like wow.
There hasn't been a single game against Pyramid Head that I would consider fun.
Yeah.
That we've had at all. Every time we see that stupid fucking cone in the distance, we're just like, fuck.
Have we won one against him?
Well, I have. I've won against him, but even then,
it's rare.
It's rare, but it was so tedious and taxing, and he slows the game down so much. And also with his stupid fucking trench that he leaves behind, because you got to crouch to get through it.
Yeah.
So that slows the game down. How fast he can get people in the cages slows the game down for the survivors. You need to stop what they're doing to go get them.
Yeah.
Because usually it spawns on the opposite side of the map, and usually you're doing a gen on the opposite side of the killer. So the guy pops up and he beelines it that way.
Yeah, he comes right to him.
And then you still get barbecue, which is bullshit. Because if you're not hooking him, why do you have barbecue if I can't get decisive? But anyway, it's just tedious. And it's not entertaining. And when I finally won against him, it was like a 30-minute match. And
wow.
And we got a double escape.
Matches only go like maybe 15 minutes.
15 minutes max.
Yeah, the max is as long as the
this was like a 30 to 35 minute match.
That's crazy.
And it was just so tedious and boring. At the end, I was just like, it was not fun. It didn't feel like I won. I was just like, I need to take a break. Like that was like I had to genuinely sweat my ass off and use every trick in my book as a survivor to escape. And I was like, that's just boring. Like I'm not in it for that. You know, I want to have fun. This isn't a tournament. I'm not trying to win anything like money. Like why does it matter that much?
Yeah.
And
No, I get it. I definitely get it.
So he's trash. We can't stand him. Whenever we're up against him and we see that stupid fucking cone, and we're just like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Just, I hate him. I hate him. There's nothing, like I said, even when I was playing as him, it was so easy. I sent a group message to the 4 survivors, and I was like, I'm sorry, you guys can go. Yeah. Like, I just let them, I let them get a quad escape, and I still got so many points that I ranked up.
A quad escape is when all 4 of you get out.
Yeah.
Quad 4.
Yeah, it's when the killer loses.
Yeah.
But Pyramid Head is so fucking easy that even when I lost, I ranked up. It's ridiculous.
Your 5 least favorite killers to play against.
Pyramid Head's number 1. Fucking can't stand that bitch. I hate him. Hate his guts. There's 2 anti-loopers on top of him. By the way, okay, so looping is a kiting method. So kiting is when you're letting the killer chase you. Like you're purposefully getting the killer's attention, making them chase you, and to waste time so that way the other guys can do gens.
Speaking of that, I tried to do that the other day. I needed a killer to chase me, and she wouldn't.
Yeah.
It was racism, and I'm going to call it out now on camera. Even this day and time, we still have killers who won't chase victims, and that's not right.
No, it's not.
For it.
Yeah, that's true.
Continue.
Yeah, that's true. I was there. I witnessed it. So yeah, kiting is when you're purposefully. I'm a kiter. I'm a noob at kiting. Well, no, I'm not a noob. You guys are noobs.
Yeah, that's bullshit. He is not. He is very good at doing that.
I watch people like Ohm. Ohm is like god tier kiting.
But he makes it look easy. I think it's a
true.
computer thing, though.
Probably. But anyway, I'm average. I'm probably average to above average at kiting. But it's really funny when I see John trying to kite and he's just like gets fucking destroyed. I'm like, like I made a meme about it. Like, is this kiting? And it's like John getting destroyed by the killer. Anyway. So as somebody who uses kiting, which has a couple different things in it that you can do, but specifically all kiting is you're getting the killer's attention to get him or her away from your teammates who are doing gens.
Yeah.
Just wasting time. That's the whole point of it. So every good team, every good quad team of survivors has somebody trying to kite. Because otherwise, the killer's going to be putting pressure on the gens.
Yeah.
And which makes the game last too long. So usually that's what I do. Those 3 are so bad at doing gens though, I genuinely have to do both. Which is why I die.
That's not true.
So, since I kite a lot, personally, the killers I have the most trouble against, not the ones I hate the most, but I want to get these 2 out of the way, because you know the Spirit and the Clown, I have a vendetta against them. I don't hate them, because they're rare. It is very difficult to play those 2 killers. I've played them before. They're actually difficult, especially the Clown. Clown is like D tier. He's bottom of the barrel. Like his kit right now is lacking. So whenever we get clapped by a Clown, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like clowns are so rare, and
it seems. You do your list.
No, go ahead.
No. I'll do my list after you.
Okay. So I don't hate them. They're not on the top 5 of killers I can't stand.
Okay.
I respect them.
Okay.
I don't like them.
Okay.
They're tedious to go against because of me being a kiter. But they don't leave a bad taste in my mouth if I get hooked by them.
Okay.
The ones that leave a bad taste in my mouth, that make me just go like, delete yourself, uninstall the game, why are you using this killer? Pyramid Head's number 1, fuck him. Let me think, I think of all. I fucking hate Leatherface. So much.
Okay.
Leatherface with
his
his bullshit, dude. Like every Leatherface I meet fucking face camps a hook, and you unhook somebody, and then he just takes you both out. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
And he's just, I hate Leatherface. And right now, especially with the way the hitboxes are working, you'll get clipped by that one hit, even though you've clearly bolted a window.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Happened to me. Last night.
Exactly. So I hate Leatherface. He's not like the second place. I haven't really like organized. So after Pyramid Head, the organization isn't there. Okay. But Pyramid Head is obviously crown king of fuck him. So Leatherface is in there. I have a love-hate relationship with the Hag because I love her because of all the jump scares, but I hate her because of all the jump scares.
Because the trap she puts down. Well, what she does is she puts these little traps down, and she'll run away. But if you run over it,
she'll pop up,
like a dummy of her will pop
yeah.
up, and she can
teleport to it.
Yeah, teleport to it, and then she'll be there. And you're running around most of the time, so you're not paying attention to the ground, and you can they blend in with the ground, and you'll run over and it's like blah, pop, and it's loud because you got the headphones on. It's like, it's like it legit scares you.
The jump scare. So I love her because of the jump scares, but I hate her because of the jump scares. So I have a love-hate relationship with the Hag, so she's not on there.
Remember last night who went and tripped all of her? Was it you?
Me, yeah.
Yeah, went and tripped all of her traps.
Because she was like guarding the stupid Jen, and I was like, all right, well, I saw her putting all the traps down, and I was in the locker beside John, and I was just like, all right, John.
John was in the locker?
And I was like,
surprise.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I got this. And he's like, what? And I just beeline. I was just blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my god. And imagine the Hag, the player for the Hag, I probably blew that person's ears off because they get sound notifications every time of an explosion. So that was probably hilarious. But I probably jump scared them, let's be honest. Yeah, so the Hag's not up there because I have a love-hate relationship with her. Leatherface is up there. I fucking hate that fat bastard. He has the heavy sweat stain down his back. He's gross.
He's a person like all of us.
He's a cannibal.
He's still a person.
Who else do I fucking hate? Let me think.
Yelly. Everybody love everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody love everybody.
I do 3 then, so that you can.
Yeah, 5 is hard for me.
Extensive list.
Because genuinely, when I play, I take it for what it is.
Okay.
You know, so for me to classify something as I hate this killer, it's me contemplating leaving the match and taking that time beat.
Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that for any of them.
Okay, I have it for Pyramid Head. I want to leave.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't.
I mean,
because
I want to figure. I like to figure it out. Figure out how to beat them. So I do everything.
That's how you beat them. You just die.
But it has to be a way, and there is a way, but you got to figure it out. But it's just like
it's a completely different play style.
Yeah. So I just got to figure it out. So I don't have anybody that I just I want to leave.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand against Pyramid Head, is the best way to play against him is stealth. So you want to use like a P3 Claudette build, which is basically you want to blend in all the time.
Our girl Claudette.
Yeah, you'd want to use like Calm Spirit, so that way you don't scream and you don't trigger the birds. Iron Will.
Oh, snitching ass birds.
Yeah, so you want to just use like stealth builds, like Urban Evasion. So when you crouch, it's 150% movement speed, so you move faster than you walk.
Okay.
Like stuff like that. And I figure that's probably the way you want to fight Pyramid Head is you're just staying stealth, and which is just not fun for the killer. Yeah. Because literally the game's moving so slow, you never see any of the survivors.
Yeah.
So basically the way you beat Pyramid Head
is to frustrate the person playing them.
Yeah, is you just don't have fun.
Yeah.
That's how you beat Pyramid Head.
The fun part is running around and trying to get away and
yeah, that's the fun part.
All right, so you got Pyramid Head, you got Leatherface. Who's your third?
I'm trying to remember the roster right now, off the top of my head.
Okay, so we know it's not Freddy.
Freddy's fun.
We know it's not The Shape.
No, Michael's fun too.
Okay, Nurse.
No, because now I know how to juke her, which is just hilarious.
Doctor.
Ooh, I think. List a few more.
Legion.
I do hate Legion.
We got Hillbilly.
I'm okay with Hillbilly.
Okay.
Wraith I'm fine with.
Yeah, but they Wraith.
Trapper I'm fine with.
Trapper, yeah.
I know. It's funny though.
Oni.
I love Oni. Oni's fun as fuck. Mr. Bam Bam, love him to death. But I love the pig, obviously. But when we went up against a trapper a few days ago, we were gaming with the boys, and so funny. He was if he was P3, so P3 is max prestige. So that means you have 150 levels at least into this character. So that's max prestige. And when you have that, your whole outfit is covered in blood. So you look really dope, and it's very clear you play this character a little bit. So you know what the fuck you're doing. And I consider a Trapper a meme killer. Because, not killing memes, but as in, he is a walking meme. Because all he does is put down a trap. And other than that, he's an M1 killer, which means all he does is hit you.
Yeah.
He has no tricks up his sleeve. He can't teleport across the map like Freddy.
Yeah.
He can't put down, like, he can't make people scream. He can't put down blood pallets, like, nothing. So, all his whole shabam is bear trap.
Wait for somebody to get there and then go get him and knock him out.
Yeah, so that's the whole concept of the Trapper, which means that he's very difficult to play at a high level. Because because in the higher levels, like Crimson League levels, you aren't going to do shit if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know where to put the trap placements down, when to put the trap placements down, where you should be in comparison to your trap, it's whole 9 yards. So he's a very high tier skill gap killer.
Okay.
So when I was playing with the boys, and there was a P3 Trapper who genuinely had insane placement, I was sitting there and I was just bleeding out on the hook. Everybody was dying. I was just like, who plays Trapper seriously? Like, who is this guy? Who hurt him? Who made this guy wake up and one day and say, I'm going to put time into Trapper and master him? And it was this crazy mind-boggling moment when I realized that there is someone out there who exists who hates themselves so much that they would put 150 levels into a trash killer.
Yeah.
I'm like, how? Dude, are you okay? Do you need therapy? Like, it was a whole thing. But, let's see, who else is there? Back on topic.
And then we went through everybody else.
No, I feel like there's more.
So we got, those are all the
There's
original
Ghostface.
colors. Yeah, Ghostface and.
I do hate going up against Ghostface. But he is fun. It's a love-hate relationship.
He's funny when he runs up on you.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's just walking and then just. Oh. I'm like, I see you.
Alright, so Pyramid Head,
Fuck Pyramid Head.
Leatherface, and.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna. If it's okay, because I feel like we're missing someone. Who all is there? I feel like we're missing somebody, and I feel like the killer's just crying in the background because we haven't remembered them.
I don't think so, dude. I really don't. Oh, Demigorgon!
Demigorgon! Yes! I'm so sorry, Demigorgon!
Demigorgon.
Yeah.
How about him?
Yeah, no, I love him. No, every time I see a Demigorgon, I'm like, he's a little puppy.
Oh,
Like you can.
Oh, clomping son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can boop his snoot too, by the way. But we'll get into that. Spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove Leatherface because I hate going up against Doctor and Legion more than I hate going up against Leatherface.
Okay, so Pyramid Head, Legion.
Legion and Doctor. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. How about you?
Okay, so if I had to pick my three, it would be Pyramid Head would probably be first. He's trash.
Yeah.
I'll go with Legion because it's so fast. It's like all you hear is when they're chasing you, and it's like right behind you. It's the creepiest thing. Like,
yeah, true.
like, you know you're about to get stabbed in the neck.
Yeah. That's fast.
So Legion, and I think my third would probably be.
Flag is just gross.
She's gross. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Crusty ass.
She just looks gross, but she's not.
She looks gross. She throws up everywhere.
She makes you throw up.
She makes you throw up a lot, which is just so wrong.
Throw up out of the back of your head somehow.
Yeah.
Out of the back of your head. It's funny.
She's so fucking
funny.
wrong, dude.
But if I had to pick a third one, who would my third one be? Wouldn't be not another. I'd go with Michael. He legit scares me.
Well, I would think you'd hit the Doctor because of the reverse skill checks.
No. I don't really have much of a problem with it when it goes in reverse. I really don't. I actually do better on those. But That shit jumps around is what gets me. But like you said, it's rare to run into him.
That's true.
So
that's true.
I think, but Michael legit scare. He can legit scare you. Like you won't hear anything.
Yeah.
Normally you get a notification like a heartbeat, or you'll hear his music or
you see
something. When he's coming up. But he can hide. But some things he can put on where he can hide all of that. Well, you won't hear nothing, so you'll be working, and all of a sudden he'll grab you, and it's just like the movies, like he'll stab you, or so. Michael has taken years off my life. He really has.
Right.
So, but I don't hate any of them to the point like you, like I want to quit. But when I see those three are coming, I know I'm not going to be here long. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Pyramid Head's the only one that makes me genuinely think about backing out.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Legion. I think Legion's fun to play as.
They are. I never played as them. I played that, but playing against them, I've it's still fun. It's just I'd be like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah, it's just I know I'm about to get my ass kicked.
Yes, here we go.
If I was, Pyramid Head, I can't fucking stand him. If I try to think to myself, it's like, oh well, it's a new killer. You got to learn the curve. That's it. It'll pass. And I'm like.
It's a steep curve.
I mean, I've been here.
It's a steep curve.
I've been playing this game since the original Freddy came out.
That's a while, dude.
Yeah, I've been here through like Ghostface drop, Ghostface rework. I've been here for like Legion's drop. I've been here for a hot minute, and I've never felt such a fiery passion of hatred towards anyone. Like not once. Like, I'm just kind of like chilling. Even when I took like a 4 or 5 month break from Dead by Daylight, and I came back and had to relearn the entire fucking game because of all the changes that had happened within that short time period. It's a constantly adjusting game. Even then, like, I had no problem. I mean, I was like, this is dope. I love this game. My favorite game. But Pyramid Head, dude, something about him just pisses me off. Like, I hate his existence. I hate his fucking cone head. I hate his powers. I hate the way he fucking stands when he walks. Like, even Freddy agrees. I fucking hate everyone.
Pyramid Head walks like he's a bad bitch. So
Pyramid Head walks like he has a pole stuck in his ass.
I respect that. He walks like he's a bad bitch. He walks.
He's holding in a fart. That's what he's doing.
I'm hoping that I got some up here of him walking like he's a.
Like he's got a pole shoved up his ass?
Like he's a bad bitch. Like he's on the runway.
No.
He's a model.
You know what I mean?
Let me see if I can find that.
I love that song, dude.
Put some music under it to see if I can
I do my little turn on the catwalk.
That's how he walks. And he turns around. That's how he walks. I'm telling you.
Alright, okay. Now, he does walk to that beat. That is true. He does walk. Now that I think about that, he does walk to that beat.
So, yeah, those would be my three. So, who would you want to see next? Like as a killer.
I have an idea for like a licensed killer that I would love to see enter the game as just a horror fan, and then I have an original killer that I think would be dope if they implemented. Okay. So which one first?
It's your world, buddy.
Licensed. I think. I feel like the next licensed killer is probably going to be Candyman, but I would personally like to see Jason. Okay. Mainly because he would kind of complete that...
The core four.
Yeah. Because they have Leatherface, they have Michael, they have Freddy. Once they get Jason in there,
The core four.
They have the slasher quadruplets, the boy band. So, I would like to see Jason. I feel like there would be so much they could do with him because of his different renderings for his abilities and stuff. And when you're in his terror radius, all you hear is the.
I think Crystal Lake would be a dope map.
Yeah, yeah, it would be. That'd be sick.
Like if you could actually go in the water, or it probably makes you like to swim and stuff, but you can go.
Yeah, maybe you can always get your ankles wet,
or maybe you can hide in the water for only so long.
Yeah, or there's maybe have the dock. There's a jet on the dock. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. But yeah, there's so much they could do with him, especially with his terror radius, his theme, his cue. They could give him. I mean, he has a queue of weapons. He's used an axe. He's used a machete. He's used
everything.
Yeah,
he's used everything.
Exactly. Yeah. So they can. Obviously, he's known for a machete.
Yeah.
So, but you know, they could. They could go with the more realistic version, who inspired the Trapper, which uses bear traps and that kind of stuff, or they can go with the more like later in the series when he came back from the dead and was like a fucking demon and he couldn't die and you shot him in the face.
What do you think his Mori would be? What do you think that would look like?
His Mori?
Yeah. What do you think that could look like? Knowing what you know about his movies, what do you think would be a cool Mori that he would do?
I think it would go. There are a few different options. That I could see them doing one where he lifts them by like the neck, you know, like choking them, and it lifts them into the air. I could see them doing something with that, whether he breaks their neck with one hand or slams his machete through their stomach.
Well, Michael does that, so I wouldn't.
Michael stabs them. That's true.
So I wouldn't want it to be too close to.
Yeah, I mean, I can also see him doing the one kill. I think he's famous for, which is like he grabs the person's head and like just crushes it.
Yeah.
So I can see them doing that. That would be sick.
That could be dope.
Like shoving his thumbs in their eyes.
That could be dope. Yeah, that would be dope.
I don't think they would bring in like a beheading thing. Just because of how difficult it'd be to animate every single survivor. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Any kind of maiming or disemboweling, which is he's also known for, they probably wouldn't do that. But I could definitely see them crushing somebody's head, or depending on the weapon he brings, could also adjust it, like for
to a tree.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there had to be a tree nearby.
Yeah.
I could see one where he has like an axe. If he's using an axe instead of like a machete, which would be weird.
I think it'll be a machete.
But let's say if he's using whatever he's using, maybe the survivor will try to run away, and he just fucking yeets it like he does in the movie. Like it just clocks him right in the back, and they just face plant.
Or you can do that with the machete. They can like take off running.
Yeah, and it just throws it.
Yeah.
And all you see in the survivor's perspective is just the axe. They go through their face, like just bam, and they just fall over.
Like Freddy's hand.
Yeah, exactly.
The machete go through.
And then he walks out, grabs it, rips it out, and keeps on going.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that would be fucking sick.
I like that a lot.
So either of those, I could see him doing either of those. But I would love to see Jason enter, and I don't think it's locked behind that fact that he has another game for a couple reasons. The Friday 13th game is dying. Its servers are at a new time low.
But Pyramid Head like changed all of that. Dude.
Yeah,
it's like there's no rules now.
Yeah, exactly. But but also the fact that Friday the 13th is dying. I think its whole plan for 2020 was wiped. They removed like all their plans. They are talking about like there's rumors of them either completely removing the game and like killing it off, like stopping support, or they're going to do a complete overhaul of the system. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but there's a lot of rumors floating around like happens. But like he said, with there's not really any boundaries. They just need to get the license, and they got them. Mm-hmm. And with the Friday the 13th game kind of hitting a new time low, Dead by Daylight's been around for 4 years with no look of stopping. It would be stupid for the owners of Jason to not jump at it, especially because there's current licensing issues going on with who owns him, and he'd be a moneymaker for either side if he's on DVD, because that's cross mobile, PlayStation, console, Xbox, PC. Mm-hmm. It's cross everything. So it'd be a smart business move for them to get Jason into the game, for both people, behavior, and the people who own him, which I don't know who they are. I know it's a current battle. But anyway.
Maybe we should buy it.
That's billions of dollars, dude.
I don't think it's billions. We can scrape it together.
Yeah, right.
Let's just not eat out this month.
But yeah, that would be the next license killer I'd love to see is Jason. That'd be fucking sick. Give me a Voorhees. What do you think they would name him? You know, you got like the Executioners, what they call Pyramid Head. Like, what do you think they'd name Jason? Mama's Boy? That'd be funny.
Was Jason's original name?
Hmm?
Okay, so.
Yeah, his name is Jason Voorhees.
I don't know, the Shadow? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they'll call him,
Because none of them are named their
Original name.
Yeah, original names, but it's them. Like Freddy's the Nightmare.
Yeah.
Leatherface is the Cannibal.
Yeah, Michael is the Shape.
Which is what his original name was.
Yeah, the Shape.
So they all have original names, but it's them.
Yeah,
there's no mistaking it. So it's them.
Yeah. So it'd be funny if they titled him Mama's Boy. That would be so fucking funny.
Right?
I mean, he is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
But
Captain Crystal Lake.
yeah, Captain Crystal Lake. The original character that I think would be sick is if they did, because this is like a classic horror thing that you see in horror movies across time, is a creepy little girl.
Oh, I can't stand those.
Yeah, just
Those are
make
the worst.
make that be the killer, and I can see it now. Her title would be the Orphan.
Ugh.
Yeah, her weapon is a pair of bloody scissors. She's a smaller she's a smaller killer.
I need an adult.
She's a smaller killer, and because she's smaller, she has a smaller terror radius, but she moves slower.
Okay.
Right. Instead of hearing a normal heartbeat, maybe you hear like a nursery rhyme. Yeah, like that. Or you would hear crying. Yeah. I think it'd be dope also if you just heard like soft crying, and as she got closer, it just became like sobbing. And then when she entered a chase, it was like a high-pitched scream.
Or laugh, like a creepy laugh, like she's playing, like she's playing, but she's gonna kill you if she catches you.
Exactly. So I
still don't like it.
I love it. So I've actually heavily thought this out, and there are other like child-themed original ideas on the internet if you just look. I'm pretty sure there's an entire forum built around people saying like we want a child killer. But I can see I've thought about like what they would do for her power, what they would do for her perks. I thought of the whole 9 yards, which I'm not going to go into right now because that'd be way too much. But I thought of the whole 9 yards for this. At the very little, what I can say is for her power, I think it'd be cool if it was like a child's game kind of thing. Okay. So if it was called like hide and seek, was her power. And what she could do is she could climb into a locker. And when she's in a locker, it's first person, so everything is black, right? But around you, let's say within your terror radius, so let's say like it's a smaller terror radius, let's say 20 meters, right? So people have to be kind of close, but you can see the outline aura of everything around you.
Okay.
So if a survivor enters that 20 meters, you can't hear the terror radius. This is hiding, right? And then once it comes seek, where when the survivor enters that range, you do a rush action out of the locker to secure a survivor, and you blitz full speed towards that survivor, just screaming. That would be dope.
Like my heart, like I don't like little kid ghosts or demons or like my heart is like racing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like.
It would be good.
I don't like.
And
it.
if she could teleport to different lockers.
So what happens if you open a locker that she's in?
If you open one in a locker that she's in, I would think that it would, because I would think that it would make her change lockers. So she would you would hear her maybe
Do you think
sob?
Do you think it should be a Mori since it would be so rare to actually pick the locker that she's in?
Maybe as an iridescent add-on.
Well, like Pyramid Head's like mini Mori or whatever.
Yeah.
It could be like if you open that locker,
She's gonna kill you.
yeah. Because
That'd be dope.
It's less than a 1% chance that you're going to find the locker that she's in.
Yeah.
And if you're running and you jump into a locker and she's in there,
all you see is your survivor jump into the locker, and then you just like when they open it, you just see her grab you and break the scissors
or
off.
it switches to her point of view and it sees your scared face, you see her,
Yeah.
and then it stabs you or something like that. Yeah.
And then if another survivor comes over to that locker, because they don't see your body, so you're chasing them, they're running, and they open the locker, the dead survivor falls out. That would be fucking sick. But yeah, because I thought that would be the first concept, is the hide and seek, right? Where she can jump into a locker, teleport between different lockers within a certain range.
Okay.
And if a survivor gets close enough to her, she can jump out of it and haul ass towards them. Since she's smaller, I was thinking it would take 3 taps to take someone down. So the first tap brings in the deep wound, and it brings them injured, so they have to mend themselves. If she taps you again, it brings the deep wound down to half.
Okay.
And then if she taps you a third time, you're down.
Okay.
I think that would be pretty dope. She is slower than most killers because she's smaller. But I also think if she could lay like a trap, I think that'd be kind of cool. So like maybe if she leaves like a little teddy bear,
Okay.
like that could be like your second ability is you leave a teddy bear, and maybe it's called like the ability is called like Entity's Protection or something. And if a survivor, like the teddy bear gives off a terror radius, so it would play a mind game,
Make you think that she's near when
if she's not. Yeah, and if a survivor interacts with the teddy bear, like gets too close to it, it works similar to like a blood pool where they scream.
Okay.
Because I don't know, maybe the teddy bear just explodes. I don't fucking know. But regardless of which, they scream, and it gives like an auditory notification for the killer, and that's the concept behind the teddy bear.
Okay.
It's just because since she's so slow, she needs some kind of pressure.
I got you.
Yeah. So leaving a teddy bear is strategic. Maybe you have 3, and they just recycle. So if you put down your 3, once you put down a 4th one, the first one you put down would dissolve.
Okay.
And that way you're having some type of map pressure.
I got you.
So I think that'd be kind of dope. It'd be a cool idea for a killer. I definitely want to talk about this one perk that I have an idea for, because it's called Stop Bullying Me.
Okay.
And the idea of it is if it works similar to Spirit Fear, which is when you drop a pallet on someone's head, it charges, and then once the pallet drops and it's fully charged, the entity destroys it for you,
Okay.
and you can keep moving without having to break the pallet.
Okay.
Stop Bullying Me is more with like stunning. So it charges with like 4 stuns, right? So flashlight stun, decisive strike, whatever it is, whatever stun mechanic. If you get stunned 4 times, Stop Bullying Me is activated. And what that does is on the next time that you would be stunned, you ignore it.
Okay.
And then it takes it away.
Okay.
So like, let's say if you went to flashlight blind me, and I was like, because I think since she's so small, she doesn't like carry a fucking full grown man. She just drags him by his ankle,
Okay.
which I think would be cool.
Yeah.
And then just like the nurse, how she like lifts you up with like the force or some shit. The little girl does the same thing to get you on the hook. But I think like, so let's say if I'm dragging Digon, Sexy Jake, by the ankle towards the hook, and John tries to run over there and like drop a pallet on me. Right? Instead of being stunned and me then letting you go and you can get up and run away, Stop Bullying Me procs, and instead of me getting stunned, it drops and I just kind of like shake it off and then keep moving. Because the whole idea is, you're bullying me, stop it.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be really fucking dope. The Mori, oh dude, I think this would be kind of fucking cool. Okay, so I thought of for the Mori, I would really like it if the person's like crawling, right, and they turn over, similar to what they do to most people, to look at the killer, and the little girl gets on them, brings his scissors up, and just starts fucking stabbing them in the face, like over and over and over, and that's the Mori. Just quick and brutal, aggressive, just shank, 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 and then she just drops them, giggles, and walks off.
Jesus.
Exactly.
Okay.
The survivor would be a teacher, by the way, and she'd be a teacher, and that was the idea. The whole idea, I even created a survivor for this killer.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
The map would be an orphanage. Anyway, 2 stories. Anyway, in a basement.
Mine is not as intricate. The one I would want to see is I would want to see Chucky, similar to what you're talking about, similar like dragon abilities but I think it would be cool to have different skins of all the different versions of Chucky. Those would be all the different skins that he would have.
Be dope.
Like the regular good guy, and the sewn together one, and the newer one. That looks
Maybe one where he's all burnt to fuck.
Yeah, or that one. Or I even think, I don't know how they would do it, but make him. You could be Charles Lee Ray. You could be the human version. But like you said,
it'd be funny if he was like a mini version of Charles, doll-sized Charles Lee Ray. That'd be so funny.
However they would do it, yeah. However they would do it. I want to be Charles Lee Ray. I want to do that. So yeah, that'd be so funny. That's who I would want to see. I think that would be fun. Like he doesn't move as fast because he's smaller. I think he should be able to crawl up under the pallets or hide under the pallets. If one's down, he can crawl up under it and hide or something like that.
Yeah, you can crouch, but instead of crouching, he goes prone.
Yeah. So I think that'll be cool to bring him in as a killer, as a licensed killer. But We can only hope. Maybe one day. We'll see.
Yeah. What about your original killer?
I don't have an original color.
Oh, I'm so nerd.
That's just you going off the deep end.
Dude, I think it'd be so cool. Anyway, go ahead.
No, but your concept is dope. Is a dope one. I would love to see that come to fruition and actually be something that happens. That's dope. But before we wrap this up, the shirt.
Beppis.
Yes. Please explain the shirt. What's going on?
This is my girlfriend's shirt.
It's not Pepsi, which is I was like, why is it a Pepsi shirt?
It is not Pepsi. I don't know if you can see it. It is Beppis.
Sure is.
Beppis is a Chinese soda company, which is basically discount Pepsi. So China doesn't have as tight copyright restrictions as America does.
Right.
And they want to make just as much money on their products as America does. Mm-hmm. So they create a company that looks exactly like Pepsi. Slight name difference, Beppis instead of Pepsi.
Let's see, it's a darker blue.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it
slightly darker blue.
Darker blue, yeah.
Yep.
And kind of a dulled red.
Yep. Yeah. That way, people who are shopping and want to grab a Pepsi drink, grab Beppis on accident.
There you go.
Yep. And this shirt was a gift to my girlfriend because she works for Pepsi. It was a gift to her from her roommate, and who thought it was hilarious, which it is. And then I stole it because I thought it was hilarious, which it is. And here I am wearing it.
And that's the whole story.
Beppis.
Yeah. Well, that's it for number 5.
Number 5.
We're rolling these out, brother.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
That's
good time.
German for
good
5.
time. Yeah, I know German, so I'm gonna take your word.
I'm learning German.
Take your word for it.
Yeah. Ich bin Zombay-kay. Du bist Dion.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Good. So, thank you for watching. As always, I know you've seen the social medias scrolling by. And
like, comment, and subscribe, please. We're being held captive.
Yes.
We don't have long. We're starving.
Yes. Please, please like the video, subscribe. It's free. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just click it and click it.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's free. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just do that for us.
Yeah.
We're growing, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you all.
Sure.
If you have any topics you want us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah, sure.
If you want us to talk about something, we'll do a deep dive into it, and we'll bring it up, and we'll both do our research, and we'll give it the old college try.
Yep. Let me rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We bring up a topic on, I don't know. We'll talk about Jason, and then I'll be talking about Santa Claus 5 minutes later.
Yeah. So
Be
it
great.
happens. But thank y'all for hanging out with us for this little bit of time, and be good to yourself, be good to others, do something nice for somebody.
Yeah, everybody loves everybody.
Yeah, ELE. Everybody love everybody.
Everybody love everybody! Come on!
Yep.
So just do something nice for somebody. Hold a door open. Say thank you.
Yeah.
Say
Or say
please.
Beppis.
Yeah, we'll say Beppis.
Beppis.
Yeah, and I'll leave you with that. As always, drink Beppis.
Beppis.